Welcome to Living Life Artfully with Ginabella. Creating artwork based on real stories and emotions, artist Ginabella expresses herself through Italian papers, paints, flowers, metals, and clay. Join Gina live as her feelings and stories come to life while working on her latest pottery, jewelry, and paintings. Feeling inspired from her show? Contact Gina for a personalized champagne tour through her gallery at Amp Media Studios. For more information, contact livinglifeartfully@gmail.com or call 954-857-5444. Now on with the show.
Hi, good evening. Welcome to my show. I'm Ginabella. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm an artist and I do an art show every Thursday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So be sure to always tune in and join in the fun. So tonight, I'm just going to be sharing my love through art. And I hope that, you feel the same. So tonight, I'm going to show you how easy it is to paint ornaments. And tonight I've pre-done a couple of them. These two. And they're both snowmen, two different types. And these are really cool little things. They come just like this. Here, I'll show you the backs. And they're actual wood from a tree. And the bark is actually still on the sides. And you can paint the fronts, you can paint the backs, you can put special messages on the back if you'd like. I kind of left them, rustic the way they come. So tonight I'm going to show you step by step how easy it is to make ornaments. So these are the ones that I've pre-done on these bigger tree barks, I guess I'll call them. And you can get those at Michael's. Very easy to find. Just go to their do-it-yourself ornament area. And tonight, I have pre-done these other little, very thin wooden pieces that are ornaments as well. And I sell these. If you want one of these, I could easily just mail it to you. They fit right in an envelope. They're made out of wood, so easy peasy. I sell these already pre-designed. So if you're interested, just reach out to me and I can sell them to you. So tonight we're going to do two snowmen. I'm going to show you how easy it is. I teach step-by-step social art events. For any type of gathering, birthday parties, women get-togethers, or just, whatever. I'll do it for any kind of event that you want. I do it online if you don't want to be in a group, which I kind of get, or I do it in person. And in person, of course, I do it in the South Florida, Palm Beach area. So you can always reach out to me and we can discuss what kind of event that you're interested in doing. I do it for you and your people. So I could do it for your work, just communities, just to give back into the community, all of that. So it's fun to do a paint party with everybody, with alcohol or without, depends, whatever you choose. Also, of course, if you're not local, I do online events. So if you want to kind of plug into that and get your tribe or your group of people, maybe we could all do an online event. It's simple and it's easy, it's fun, virtual, easy. And what I do is, for my events, before I get started painting, I'm going to show you, I do a step-by-step instruction and I send these out to my people who sign up for the online classes and also for the people who are with me in-house. Whether I go to their location or they come to my studio, there's always step-by-step instructions. You can kind of go exactly step-by-step, or you can venture off by yourself and kind of use that as a little bit of a guide. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna do these two little snowmen. Oh, also, I wanted to show you, I'm not done with it yet, but this is one of my events that I did. It is a cute little snowman. I'm not done with him yet because I do my painting parties and I tend to just kind of abandon my painting, still talk about the step-by-step and just walk around and mingle and, you know, make friends and help anybody who needs help. So this is really a cute little event to do. You know, it's just a canvas, or we could do it on wood, whatever you like. So please, if you're interested in doing a class, please let me know. You can always reach me at livinglifeartfully@gmail.com. You can put in the subject line, virtual event, local event, or just painting party. And I will definitely reach back out to you. Okay, so let's get started. So tonight I have 4 different size paintbrushes that I'm going to use. They're just a flat one. I have a liner. I have just like a regular, you know, bristled one, and then I have a larger 1-inch flat brush as well, and that will be used for the end. So you can make your colors any color you want. So tonight I'm going to start with the color black, and I'm going to do the outside. And feel free, if you're watching online, please feel free to just comment, or, you know, just if you have a question, just ask me. I have my helper here who will just let me know that you're here talking to me. So I'm going to start with this guy, and I'm going to paint around the edge. I'm going to paint it black right around, and these are pre-done. And when you take one of my parties, classes or parties or whatever you want to talk about, however you want to classify it, I could pre-do the drawing on the piece to make it a little easier for those who don't feel so secure of kind of doing it by themselves. So I've just outlined it, that one in black. I'm going to clean my brush off. And I am the messiest painter ever. I guess I should wear my apron. Let me put this on real quick because I don't want to ruin this shirt. And I'll tell you about this shirt when I'm done. It's a really cool shirt. So anyway, and this one, I'm not going to do black. I think I'm going to do like this beautiful metallic color. And of course, there's always glitter that goes on at the end, like these 2 pieces up here that I have glitterized. Everybody loves glitter. I know glitter makes me happy. So we're going to use this color, and I'm going to do the outside of this one. And you just kind of go around. It doesn't have to be like perfect. You just kind of go around the drawing, which makes it really easy. And you could still kind of see the line in the back of it, where if you want to use the guide, you can definitely use the guide of the lines. So I'm going to just paint the background of this one and just go around. I love this color. It's a metallic, it's like a berry, metallic berry color, and it's like so pretty. Okay, so that one is done with that. And I just use my flat brush on these. Very easy. Put that down. You want to always cover up your paint if you're using these big ones. If you don't want to pour out a whole bunch, you don't want them to dry out. Okay, so the next one, I'm going to leave the back around this snowman. I'm going to leave it blank because I'm going to eventually put some of this varnish around that part right there, and I'm going to put glitter right around his head. So I'm going to leave that blank. So I'm done with my flat brush for now. The next one I'm going to start working on is the liner brush because it's nice and thin. And I think I'm going to do the white for the snowman part of it on both of them. Really easy. Feel free to chime in if you're watching, because I love to talk to you as you're watching. Okay, so I'm going to do the snowman, make him white. Now, you don't really have to make him white if you don't want to. Your snowman could be any color you want. If you want to make him pink. I remember once I was in New Jersey traveling, and someone had made a big snowman in their front yard, and I don't know what they used. Maybe it was food coloring or some kind of dye, but they made their snowman green. It was really neat. I would make mine pink. So, because I love pink, it's my favorite color. So you just want to come around, and you see how it kind of starting to look like that. He's starting to come together. Let me pick up the other one and start painting him white as well. And you can go around the eyes and the nose if you want, to make it easier for yourself to find, you know, the guide of how you want to do it. If you feel like you don't really feel secure of kind of making your own snowman and you want to use almost like a coloring book type of deal. Okay, so the white's done. Now normally I would do 2 coats, but for time's sake I'm only going to do 1 coat. So the next one I'm going to use the orange. I'm going to make the noses, the carrot color noses. So a little bit of orange, you know, just like a typical snowman. Very easy. And I do also kits. I could do any kind of kit with any kind of theme that you may want. In the next week or so, you might want to check out my webpage, which is livinglifeartfully.com. I'm going to be offering like painting kits on small canvases and some of these. And in the kits, it will include just the major color of the paints. It will include the actual ornament piece. Maybe it'll be this or this wooden piece or a smaller canvas. And the kits will include the paints, the paint brushes, everything that you would need. And everything is good to go. They're cute little kits and they're perfect for presents. Perfect for presents, especially people who, you know, want to get into art and they don't really feel confident enough. This would be the perfect thing because they'll all be outlined and ready to go. Almost like a paint by number, but not number. It'll just have the instructions to go along with it and the color choices of a suggestion. You could always venture out and mix your colors, or if you have your own paints. If you feel like you don't want to do paints, the paints come with it. You could always do crayons. I mean, it's endless. You can do so many different colors and different choices. So I have their noses done, their carrot noses.
Do you do paint parties for this?
I do paint parties, yes. I do a lot of paint parties, self-guided parties. I do online and in person in Palm Beach County and a little bit into Broward, but not too far into Broward. And, you know, if you decide you live in Broward or, you know, you want this or you live in Dade, I will go to Dade, but we'll have to discuss that further because I normally don't go to Miami. It's kind of far because I'm, you know, in the Boca del Rey area, Palm Beach. So
What do you charge?
For a typical party like this, let's say we're doing a party like this with this size canvas. I can never get this right on the camera. This is $40 and it includes the canvas. It includes 2 glasses of wine if you want. It includes snacks, like I bring all that. And of course the paints are there for you. And embellishments. There's always embellishments if you want to do that as well. So So it's $40 per person, 10 people or more. And for children, if you want to have a party, it is $20 a child. And the canvases are just a little smaller for the children. So it's pretty fun. All right, so I think I'm going to use like a purple for his or her snow woman, the scarf. So I'm going to do the scarf now. Really easy. Just go around. And then you're going to go back in after it dries a little bit, and I'll show you. You're going to make like the little lines in the scarf. So you see the definition of the scarf piece. So if you have any questions, just ask me, ask away.
Do you do an ornament party?
I do an ornament party. I do any kind of party that you can think of. If you can think it, I most definitely can do it.
Can you do an ornament party here?
I would love to do an ornament party here. It would be really fun. We could do wood ornaments. We could do glass ornaments with glass paint. That will be permanent by putting it in the oven. Really easy. I give instructions on how to do that. You know, it's endless. Art is really, you could do art in any magnitude whatsoever. You could paint it on anything. Anything. You can even take that contact paper, if you're creative enough, contact over your refrigerator and paint on the contact paper and make your refrigerator unique. There's so much you can do with art. It doesn't just stop at the canvases. You can do so much. So I'm just kind of dabbing the paint on as we go, as you're watching. And if you ever feel like you want to follow along and do it with me, when I do my shows here on Thursday evenings, I would love for that to happen. So all you need to do is reach out to me before Thursday, you know, a couple days before, and I will give you exactly what I'm doing if you want to go out and grab your supplies, and then we can do it together. That would be fun. Okay.
Tell Jean about your mosaic. She cut magazine pictures all weekend.
Oh, I love that. Mosaics are amazing. What are you going to do with it?
I'm thinking of making like a women empowerment piece,
I love it.
like a collage of like magazine pictures and stuff.
I love that idea.
But I need to go get the supplies, so that's my idea for now.
Wow, that's great. I love that idea. That's great. I've seen like collage pieces that are like amazing. And you're creative, so I can't wait to see it when it's done. It's probably going to be like beautiful.
Yeah, I need some more room on my wall, so I want to make some kind of art piece.
Nice. Very nice. Please bring it in. I would love to see it when you're done. So now I'm painting the earmuffs on this little guy here. So it's easy for this. I'm painting it pink. This is going to be a very colorful piece. And on the earmuffs, I put a little snow, so I'm going to go back and add the white to that. So I have this going on so far.
What size paintbrush do you recommend?
The best ones are this tiny little flat one. For something like this, you always want to have like a flat brush, just like this, a tiny one. You want to have about 1 inch for another flat brush. I'm not quite sure the size. They don't have the sizes on the handles of this, but this one. And definitely a liner. And if you're going to do a big piece like this, you definitely want to have like one of those thicker flat brushes, like just a cheapy one that you can probably get at like Home Depot. I forget the name of them, they have a specific name, but just like a larger brush to do a really big like part, like where I did all the black, so you can do it really quickly. You just want to have a bigger brush so you can go through and just cover that up first. And you want to go around your piece if you have it already pre-done. Okay, so I'm going to make his hat pink. I'm going to start with that. And then I'm going to do the band around the hat in a different color. If anybody's watching, do you have any suggestions of a color? Would love to hear. So the hat top part is pink. The scarf is purple. So any color of your choice works. It doesn't have to always be matchy-matchy. It could be any kind of color. So maybe I'm going to use like this beach glass color. It's so pretty. I'm going to use that for the band around his hat or her hat. If you're doing a snowman or snow woman. So it's just really simple to do all this. It goes so quickly. And getting together with each other around the holidays to do this, it's really nice. And even after the holidays, any kind of season, this is just perfect for just a get together. And I know we're all very busy in our lives, but we need to take time and do this because art is extremely therapeutic. Okay, so we have this going. Let me get his eyes. And we want to outline the eyes a little bit after he dries a little. So we have this so far. It's coming together. So I'm going to pick the red so I can do the berries that are in the hat. And then the green for the leaves. You just kind of want to dot it in there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just dot it in there as like a little circle. Just like that. And then I'm going to paint the holly leaves a green. So you just want to kind of do the holly leaves, the green, and then I'm going to put the little dots of the black in the eyes. So he's looking at us. The snowman can be looking at us. Oh, he's coming out so cute. Everybody loves snowmen or snow women, whatever your preference. So far, so good. Then I'm going to take the black and I'm going to make a liner of the top of the earmuff rim. So I'm going to do that. Just bring it around. And then there's snow there. So we want to paint a little more white where there's snow on top of his earmuff. And you could just dab it on there. Can't forget about their smiles. This guy here has coal for his smile. So I'm bringing it around like that. This guy has an actual smile. I'll make his little smile so it stands out. That's where the liner brush comes in. It's nice and thin. And you want to eventually like outline different parts of this in black. I may run out of time, so I'm going to show you before that part. I want to show you how I do the glitter, because life is not complete if I don't do a little bit of glitter. Now this here is varnish. So when this guy dries, when they both dry, I'm going to varnish the whole thing so it's nice and shiny.
What is varnish?
It's like a gloss, and it's a sealer is what it is. It seals your piece and it makes it shiny. And they also have varnish that is not shiny. So, but I like the shine to it. So what I'm going to do is the part that I did not paint, I'm going to put the varnish so I could sprinkle my glitter right on it. And eventually when you want to do this, you want to make sure everything is dry. Like this is not dry, but I'm going to try to be very careful when I'm doing my glitter, because whatever's not dry, the glitter is going to stick to. Okay, so I did my varnish on the outside, and I think I'll take this pretty pink glitter, put a little on the plate, because I'm going to use one of my brushes. I'm going to dip it in the glitter, and then I'm just going to kind of tap it. You could tap it, or you can actually place it into the piece for your glitter. I like to tap it. I feel like it's easier. And you just go right around where you want to do your glitter. And if you don't want to use the brush, of course you can always be, you know, daring and use your hands just like that as well. Just kind of sprinkle it in like you're sprinkling a little bit of salt. Okay. Then you want to tap your piece, and that's what he's coming out like so far. I don't know if you guys could see the shimmer of the glitter. So he's getting done. He's almost done. I would just be outlining him in the end. And this other guy over here, I'll do some glitter as well. So you guys always want to make sure that you clean your brushes in between so you don't get the same color on, you know, different parts that aren't the color you're using. Like you don't want to get pink into the green and so on and so forth. So, okay, so I went around him. I'll do some of this pink glitter on him as well. It makes it pop. It makes the piece pop and stand out. It's so pretty. Any kind of glitter. You can use any color. And that guy, he's done now too. So you would just, in the very end, you would just go around and you would outline the snowman with a little bit of black, maybe a couple little squiggles here and there in a different color, just to make it pop out. On the backs, they're blank. You can color it or not, or you can write a special note. So thank you again for joining me. This time went by so quick, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like a kit, or you would like to do a class, or anything online, please reach out to me. livinglifeartfully@gmail.com, and I will answer you back any questions you want. This is a great thing to get together for the holidays, before, after, or do little gifts for the kids. So thank you again, and thanks for joining me. See you here next Thursday, same time, 6 p.m. Eastern. Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Living Life Artfully with artist Ginabella. We hope you're left feeling inspired and creative. If you would like to contact Gina for a personalized tour or for more information on her artwork and classes, contact livinglifeartfully@gmail.com or call 954-857-5444. See you next time.
Creative, enchanting, whimsical. Artist Ginabella is always creating artwork based on real stories and emotions, expressed through Italian papers, paints, flowers, metals, and clay. Her feelings and stories come to life. Complete with glittery diamond dust over paintings and pottery, Ginabella is always creating new pieces and commissions. You can find her work in staging homes, family Christian bookstores, New Jersey boutiques, and the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery, where she offers personal guided tours of her latest art pieces. Gina can also be found hosting weekend art camps, where she teaches adults and children pottery, painting, and jewelry. For more information on Ginabella and her art, contact livinglifeartfully@gmail.com or give a call to 954-857-5444.